All right, it is 11:30. I am leaving a whole lot later than planned. I have 15 Walmarts in the GPS ready to go on my route. I used a route planning tool that will optimize the route to hopefully be able to hit all of these stores today. However, chances are I might get to half of them and the other half tomorrow. So, this RA journey may be a 2-dayer. I'll keep you posted. All right, store number 1 is down. Had none of the stuff that I had on my list to come get. However, I spent about 45, almost 50 minutes in there and found a way to spend $125. Mostly toys, a few electronics, and more of those bins for $1.50 each. The bonus was, here I got 15 of them and they had 20 lids. So I asked the store manager if I could have the 5 extra lids, because I explained I had bought some yesterday at another Walmart and they were short on the lids. They're like, yeah, they do us no good, we'll probably toss them. Bonus! All right, on to the next store. All right, we are here. We made it to stop number 2. Probably the longest drive between any of the stores today was between stop 1 and stop 2. It's about 45 minutes. The rest of the stores are all probably about 10 to 15 minutes apart, except for maybe the last store, between the second to last and last store. So I'm gonna try and sneak you in there with me. Let's see what happens. Unbelievable. So I didn't even look at my list for what I was supposed to look at in this store. Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with the clearance aisle. As you guys saw, it was kind of light, a lot of non-stuff to resell. So I was kind of like disappointed. Walked the back aisle through like sporting goods and automotive and hit toys. While in toys, the manager of the toy department was there moving stuff around. She had one whole aisle full of clearance, and she comes over and says to me about what I was looking for. She watched me pick up a set of Lego, and she said that, oh, you're looking for more of them? I have more on clearance over here in this aisle, and on the end caps over here, I've got this toy and that toy, and started pointing out to me all the deals that she had going in the department. I ended up having to cut off the camera because I kept finding deal after deal. And as I'm scanning stuff, she goes, oh, you don't have to check the prices. I went through this morning to make sure all the prices on the clearance were up to date. The store was clean, it was organized, the pricing was correct. Just crazy. So I filled the cart full of toys, right? And then right next to the toy department is electronics. And as I'm scooping into the electronic aisle, they have one whole section of clearance electronics. It's not hidden in all the little aisles. It's all in one area, and some of the items that I found at other stores that I haven't been able to find again were locked in a case here. So I went over and I asked the lady who ended up being the manager of electronics if I could get somebody to unlock the cabinet, because there was a couple things I definitely wanted and a couple other things I wanted to check the pricing on and do a little research. And she came right over and she's like, standing there as I'm scanning, and she's watching what I'm scanning, and she's like, you want to look at this one too? And how about this one? And she's pulling out things and handing them to me like, hey, check this one too, because she wants the stuff gone. The managers here must get paid some kind of bonus based on moving merchandise, which they should, but it's crazy. So in less than an hour in that store, I spent probably about $250, just shy of $250 between toys and electronics. I ended up not even hitting any of the other areas because I had some of the stuff from electronics that was sealed in the case. I had to pay for everything at electronics, and I'm like, I'm done. I got to get out of the store. I don't think I'm going to hit all 15 stores today. Not if I keep finding stuff like this. So I'm probably going to hit a couple more on my way out, and then maybe tomorrow try to hit the rest. Man, I don't even want to see what I've spent in the last week and a half on RA. But you know what? Majority of it that's going in is selling as fast as it's hitting Amazon's warehouse and going into inventory. So that's getting my money right back, making a profit on the stuff so that I can come back out here and buy some more. Alrighty, on to the next store. We're at store number 3, right? Yeah, store number 3. Wow, I've lost track already. How am I going to make 15? Yeah, let's go inside and see what we can find. Wow, 3 for 3. I cannot believe this stuff. It is crazy. Again, the items that were on my list were not here, but I found plenty to sell. Since you guys say I never show you what I buy, look, there it is. There's what I buy. Ha! Those yellow Lego sets that are right there, there was 3 of them. Unfortunately, there was a little boy looking in the clearance aisle and had his heart set on one of them. there's probably about 30, maybe $35 worth of profit on each one of those. It broke my heart to give it up, but you know, sometimes you gotta take care of the people who are in there so they don't complain that you're wiping out the shelves. This store was great for resellers who take the extra effort to research what they're picking up. A lot of stuff not marked as clearance that was on clearance, and some stuff marked with clearance didn't have the current price on it. It was lower than what was on the sticker. So it means that the employees aren't doing their job. They're not keeping up with it. Stuff was everywhere. There was the big clearance aisle that you saw. Then as you went into the aisles in each department, there was tons of clearance. I think I pulled more toys out of the toy section than I did out of the main clearance aisle in that store. Gotta love it. So, all right, that's 3 down. I hate to see where we're at, what I've spent in the last, even just the last 2 days, because I hit 2 Walmarts last night, then hit 3 today, and this has been the highest priced one yet today. I think we got out of there for about $280, but there's lots and lots of profit in there. It's just crazy. But, all right, on to the next one. All right, we made it to store number 4. But before we can go inside, I need to take care of this mess. So I've got all those storage containers. I'm gonna start putting stuff in the containers and throw it in the bed of the truck, which has a tonneau cover on it, which locks down. So at least I don't have to worry about it while I'm in the stores. Not that I think I have to worry about it in the area I'm in. It's quite the countryside. But let me get the stuff taken care of, and then we'll go inside. For those of you that say I never show you anything, I'm about to show you yet another item that I purchased today. Now, if you follow my videos, I talked about 2 large lightweight items that I picked up the other day and sent in, and was happy that Amazon shipped them both to the same distribution center. And I was pleased when I found those at $15 a piece. I found one in here today for $7. That is it right there. Talking toilet seat. So this store was very prosperous. I spent, I don't know, about 180 in here, and filled yet another tote. So 4 totes filled from the other stores, a 5th one filled from this store, plus all of this that's in the car. So I'd have to say that I'm starting to run out of room. I still got totes over there, but the bed's full because unfortunately I didn't empty everything out of it before I came out here. So there's some stuff in there from a previous trip that from the flea market. So gonna be rethinking the plan here. I might not be doing all 15 stores because I don't think I have the space for it. But on to the next one. Store number 5. Let's go see what we can find. Store number 5 in the books. Walked out of there. I don't even know what I spent. 180 or 100 and something, I don't know. At this point, across 5 stores, a little over $1,000. The truck is getting full. It is getting late. It's now 7 o'clock in the evening. So I got a late start, a lot later than I wanted to today. But definitely not going to hit 15. I'm going to try to squeeze in 2 more stores, because the second one of the 2 is the one I've been wanting to go to forever, because they always clearance stuff down dirt cheap, at least according to Brickseek. I have never been to that store, so I don't know. And the store, the first one of the 2 stores is like 5 minutes before that on my path to it. So I'm going to hit up both of those and see how we make out, and then go meet up with Kathy and the grandkids and have a good weekend. Maybe tomorrow I will go back out and hit a couple more stores. On to the next store. Whoa. So we jumped. Get the music out of there. What is up? I skipped store number 6. When I threw the GPS on to go there, there was no direct route, so it was backtracking me. It was going to take me like 25 minutes to get there. I was like, I'm running out of steam. I'm running out of daylight. Not going to happen. So I jumped to store 7 on the list to be able to hit the one that has been on my bucket list to go to. So I'm going to go in and check it out. I can see clearance signs for aisles and aisles and aisles. Wow, Brickseek was right. They always do have a ton of clearance at this store. I don't understand it. I don't think there's a single aisle that did not have a clearance banner, a clearance tag off the shelf, or some kind of sign saying clearance. Not sure everything was a good deal though. Some things were clearance the same that they are at the other stores. On Brickseek, I see a lot of stuff that gets clearance down to like $1. So it must be just the way that they're wiping out the inventory. But still found a way to spend $200. Most of it was toys. I could have bought a whole lot more, but I'm already deep on a few of these that a little deeper than my comfort zone would like to be. But if they sell, this place is literally an hour from me. I can come back and get more. And if it's not there, I'm sure there'll be something else in the store that I can sell and make $1. So, alrighty, hustlers, I think I'm calling it quits on this trip. I did 6 out of 15 Walmarts in one day that were scattered out. 2 last night, late last night. I'm kind of exhausted. I got a later start than I wanted to today. Otherwise, I probably would have hit some more stores. And I'm not sure if I'm going to hit any tomorrow. So I may just end this video with this store. Watch for the upcoming Wednesday wins where you'll be able to see me process all this stuff. And you'll see how much I spent. Should be roughly about $1,200 today. And I don't know what I spent last night. Maybe $300 or $400. And what will be nice to see is how much it's going to sell for and how much profit we will make after we get the money we spent back and pay Amazon their fees. So what you don't see on the video is me going to 2 additional stores on Saturday. So I drove over to one store after the church sale and got in there and was disappointed by what I found. You know, I spent maybe $40 in the store. There was a couple items, but nowhere near what was supposed to be on my list. So I didn't want to run around all day Saturday hitting up the rest of the 15 stores to figure out who had what, who didn't have what. At that point, the truck was pretty full, and I knew I needed to limit one additional store that was going to bring me the most value. What was going to be the best return on my investment of time and money? So I spent probably about 45 minutes or so in the parking lot of the first Walmart on Saturday, going through Brickseek, looking at inventories, looking at the Walmart app, and just strategizing. And eventually I decided on a store that was completely across the other side of Rochester. So it was about a 40-minute drive to get to this store. And this store was in the ghetto, let me tell you. They had everything in electronics, including the $1 headphones, under lock and key. You had to get permission from a manager to open a case to be able to see the items that were in there. There was Lego sets that were locked up that were like a $7 value under lock and key, and it took me like 15 minutes to get somebody to open it up so that I could get some of the items that were in the cabinet. It was insane. It was worth the trip going up there. I left there. I stopped at a McDonald's right across the street from there to use the restroom and grab an iced tea. And this tells you the type of neighborhood you walked in. I walk in the door to McDonald's, and there's an armed security guard standing at the door. That was just crazy. I walked in, and people were looking at me like, why are you here? But it paid off, In that trip, we did 10 stores. So 2 on Thursday night, 6 on Friday, and 2 on Saturday. Spent a total of $1,548.73. I know, just shy of the $1,600 that I threw in the title to this video. Sales value on that was $4,334.71. Now, the sales value and our profit is going to be less than what it should be, because there are items I purchased, like those totes. So there was 35 of those totes at $1.50 a piece that comes off of that $1,548 that we spent, but isn't being resold, so it's not profit. In addition, there was 3 $5 items which I purchased. 2 went to Caden, 1 went to the family. Just decided not to send them in and make use of them on our own. So out of that $4,334.71, Amazon's going to deduct their fees. We take out our $1,548.73 that we spent on it, and we put another $1,395.63 into our pocket, almost doubling our money. I would do it all over again. So, as you can see, making a day and hitting multiple stores of a chain and traveling outside of your area, we're talking at most the circle's probably an hour and a half straight shot. Zigzagging back and forth to hit all these stores. I spent a lot more time driving. But you can make money out here. This is what I want you to do. This is your takeaway from this video. I want you to go and look at your local stores and see what you can sell and make money today. Doesn't have to go to Amazon. It can go to eBay. It can go to Poshmark. It can go to Facebook Marketplace. All kinds of markets that you can sell on. But most importantly, I want you to get out there and go do.